Judas says the right thing. Who would argue with using money for the poor instead of such extravagances as perfume? I didn't do the research, but if you look at 300 days' wages, that's practically a year. So that's pretty expensive nard. Many of us have mastered saying the right thing, the acceptable thing, the reasonable thing that makes it easy to change the subject and protect our interests that are being threatened or our wants that are being questioned. But Judas's responsible, balanced ledger sheet perspective really misses the deeper meaning of what's happening here. Judas sees only wasted perfume and money uselessly being poured on dirty feet. Mary realizes the presence of God's love in her house. Her brother Lazarus has been brought back to life by Jesus. Her gratitude moves her to do something to express her thanks as best as she can. And so she breaks open the jar of costly perfumed oil and anoints the feet of Jesus. To enter into the spirit of Holy Week demands then from us, I think, a new perspective, a way of looking at our lives, a way of looking at the world. It means swallowing up the safe and the right and the acceptable and the expected thing to say. It means putting aside our image of how things should be or how we want them to work for us. To truly walk with Jesus this week probably means to break open our jars of generosity and peace for the sake of a broken world, and never mind the cost. Oh God, may we fill our own homes with the oil of compassion and the fragrance of generosity, and may we break open our own jars to bring your peace and forgiveness to those that we love. Embracing the attitude of your Christ, may we empty ourselves of our own needs and wants to bring healing to the broken and the vulnerable, to lift up the fallen and the afraid, to bring back those driven away and the lost.